Victory coming up for the Lions tomorrow, guys. We've kind of gone over it in the first hour of the show, which, by the way, if you missed any of this, go back and rewatch it on YouTube, or you can watch it on Twitch, or just download it on any of the podcast services that we're on, Apple, Spotify, all that good stuff. The audio is always available for you to use. Keys to victory, D-Mac, we'll kick it off with you. Tomorrow, what do you need to see out of the Lions to beat the division rival Green Bay Packers?
No, I mean, I mentioned it before, is they got to get back, and they can't give the Packers anything, but I mean, it goes without saying. So you gotta execute your game plan, be ready to play from the first snap. It's going to be a playoff game. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be the same thing that we saw in the Philly sort of game, but make them make mistakes, right? The biggest thing to me, right, it's you got to pick up how are you going to play against their D line, right, and give Goff time, and also to pick up Parsons, because he's going to be a factor, try to be a factor in the game. How can you take it off? So we need to dictate, and also too, we need to execute. All right, I think that this is sort of the game, right? And is Davenport playing? Are we getting more?
I don't know. Yeah.
Are we getting more back? But we need a little bit more, from our front. So, I was happy to see, DJ Reed back. I mean, I think it makes a difference in the secondary. But we just execute, play it up to your potential without giving teams doing dumb things that other teams do. Make Green Bay do the dumb things, whether it's clock management, whether it's like frustration. So we can't do what we've done in the last few games. Plus, do you not remember this Green Bay team came in a couple years ago and served us Thanksgiving dinner? So that's got to the guys that were here take pride in that. And you know how big the game is. So go out and play. I mean, this is a perfect storm. We're not in Green Bay. We're not playing outside. Right. You're playing in the dome. Show me what you are.
Marcus Davenport, full participant in practice Monday and Tuesday. So that is indicative that he will be playing on Thursday.
And so maybe it has an impact or helps have an impact.
Right.
So it's like enough for the bit. Like I haven't seen.
the jokes. Man.
But I haven't seen the right. Like in the last few games, I just haven't seen our Detroit Lions team. Whether it's like the execution, but it just doesn't seem that sharp team, confident team. That's what we need to be tomorrow.
Penei Sewell limited participation as well.
He'll play.
Isaac Tesla limited participation. Brock Wright did not participate. So tight end position is getting pretty tight for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Taylor Decker limited participation. Brian Branch full participation yesterday after limited participation on Monday, so he'll be playing. Terrion Arnold limited participation. So you're getting Terrion Arnold back. You're getting Marcus Davenport back. Brian Branch played last week, but he's playing again. I mean, those are some good pieces to get back on defense. What are your keys to take away, KG?
3 easy ones. First being the offensive line has to show up because Micah Parsons is going to be a problem. He's also going to create lanes for other people on that front four and maybe, a linebacker or two to slip through. You have to be able to protect Jared Goff on passing downs. On run downs, I'm not as much worried. The run game looked a little bit better last week. Gibbs having some home run plays definitely added to that. But pass pro especially, you have to protect Jared Goff. Two, the front seven for this Lions defense has to play better. Last week you kind of got dominated, bro, in the trenches, and then even in coverage, the linebackers a lot of time out of position, not making the right reads and missing tackles. You just need to see better play from that front seven of the Lions defense. And lastly, your boy Jared Goff, man, he's got to play better. But no, I support Jared Goff. I'm not a Goff hater by any means, but at the same time,
some of these dudes in the chat.
No, but at the same time, he has to improve. The offense has been a multitude of things. It's been them not running the ball well. It's been the offensive line. It's been the receivers dropping, and it has been Jared Goff at times not connecting on passes he should connect on. So Jared Goff, this game's going to be on you, big dog. You're going to have to put points on the board, and I look for Jared Goff to go out there and have a good game.
Jared Goff redemption game. Who was that intern talking shit in the...
Jeff.
Yo,
Who is that?
Shout out Jeff. Intern Jeff.
That
He
was
be
Jeff.
crashing
Jeff's
out.
about now.
Yeah, that was Jeff.
Jeff be crashing out, dog.
Jeff does crash
Hey,
out.
Well, this kid's going down the wrong hole real quick. He ain't gonna be working here long.
Cat, we need him, and he
we
is
do,
a great
right.
asset to
Hey,
our team because
for
we have
the-
like 5
Yeah, I
people
don't
that
know
work
about
here.
that, Spenny.
Like,
I
I
do.
do.
I don't know
Trust
about
me.
that, Spenny.
I do.
No,
Trust me.
he's good. I don't know
Hey,
about that.
We cannot afford to lose anybody, let alone free labor.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, apparently.
Yeah, and he is a great asset to this team.
He's always there.
Good
He
things ain't
is.
cheap, and cheap things aren't good.
I don't know about this kid. Just
Benny, what are your
think about
takeaways
Jericho.
from this game?
My takeaways from this game, my keys to this game are pretty similar. You need your big dogs to be big dogs. You need the guys you paid, the Jared Goffs, the Amon-Ra St. Browns, the Jameson Williams, the Aidan Hutchinsons, the Ali McNeils. You need your guys to step up. You need your thugs to be thugs, to go out there and to bully the Packers. You have better players. That's all that matters. You need your good guys to be good, better than they're good. So that's what it is. You got paid. You need to step up in the biggest moments. This is the biggest game of the year. This is almost the division on the line, pretty much the division on the line in this one. So you're going to have to go out there and you need your guys to take care of business.
Well, I mean, those are all good points. Sorry, just reading the chat right now. It says Jeff is Easy's brother.
No, he is another racially ambiguous mixed person.
Okay. Something must get crossed in
He
the
looks
brain.
Mexican, kind of.
Okay.
We don't know what
We
he
talking about Easy or Jeff?
Easy's Mongolian.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Is he?
Yeah.
Right.
He's like Samoan,
We
right?
don't know what he is, bro.
Well, doesn't Genghis Khan's
Islander
He's a
or
question
something.
mark.
Genghis
We don't know.
Khan's DNA's through like what 12%?
Yeah, like 12%
Right.
of the population
Nah.
has Genghis Khan's DNA.
Yeah,
Easy.
It makes
claiming
sense.
that.
Oh, dude. Legendary.
Genghis Khan was a pilgrim
Piping
too.
chicks.
Yes.
Just piping chicks
Just
across Asia.
piping or just raping.
Yeah.
It's two different things.
All right. No, none of those. Let's don't get flagged. Please don't say that word
All right,
on
all right, you're
camera.
right.
Please,
You're right.
please
You're right.
don't. Again.
You're right. I'm sorry.
All right, keys to victory.
Just boning.
Let's
It's
go
funny as hell.
to break.
With Genghis Khan is hilarious.
Keys
Let's
to
go to
victory
break.
for the Lions for me. KG, I'm with you. It's a Jared Goff game. Dan Campbell alluded to it. These are the types of games where you got to take what the defense gives you, and I'm very confident in my man's ability to process the defense and go through the checkdowns. But with that comes the line play, giving him more than 2.5 seconds to do so.
Yeah.
First game of the season, the offensive line looked out of sorts. Picked it up for about 5-6 games there. We're like, okay, these guys are growing together. Now I think we're all back to kind of a concern about what this offensive line is and can be. Dan Orlovsky said they're not a Super Bowl offensive line. Hopefully that lights a fire underneath their asses to get out there and show them that they are. I'm not worried about the defense, honestly, in this game at all. Special teams is something I think can play a big factor in this game, especially on those kickoffs, given the Packers' good field position. But really, to me, it's up to the Lions' offense. Can you guys get back to clicking? Can it get back to on time? Can it get back to Jared Goff not being in his head and just pulling the trigger and not thinking, just playing? Because, D-Mac, that's the big thing in any sport. Once you start thinking, you're done, right?
Yeah,
And I think that game against Philly sped him up a little bit. I think some of the drops on Amon-Ra St. Brown slow him down with confidence just a little bit. And I'm not knocking Amon-Ra St. Brown. What he did last game, phenomenal, but drops have been an issue. So all those things combined, I got faith that the Lions are going to come in here and kick the shit out of the Packers. It's a retribution game. They need this game. It's at home. It's Thanksgiving. It's tradition. They haven't been playing well. To me, this is a get-right game, especially going into the next two against Dallas and the Rams. You start rolling now, and you keep rolling into the playoffs, because that's what it is. From here on out, they're all playoff games. So those are my keys to victory for the Lions. If you guys have any, put them in the chat. Let's see. Having Rodrigo back is huge for special teams. Detroit Gunny putting that in. He made a couple
Agreed.
plays last week.
No, agreed. That because the special teams is a little suspect. So we
That's-
got to get Bates keeping that ball in bounds and in play and not giving free. Those are along the lines of what I said. Is just do what you have been. Like we never talk about the special teams for the past 2-3 years until this year, right, Spenny?
Mm-hmm. Dave Phipp has done a great job.
Fire
up until
Dave
this
Phipp.
point.
Up, but there's been some side. We can't allow that
Right.
now.
Right.
Especially tomorrow.
Another concern, tight end position. Obviously, with Brock Wright not practicing, with Sam Laporta out for the rest of the season.
Where's Zylstra?
Ross Dwelle.
Right.
Ross Dwelle is the only tight end on the depth chart.
Dwelle the artist?
So there we go.
Yeah.
Wale. So there we go. God, that's got to be a concern coming into this game too. You
Just
think
means
you're
more
gonna see
Dan
more
Skipper.
Isaac Tesla in this game?
Yeah, I mean, you can see he's a bigger guy, obviously pretty sure-handed, so maybe can run those intermediate routes. They like to use Amon-Ra as those crackback blocks. I could see them doing that with Tesla, but it definitely means more Dan Skipper. You're gonna see Skip out there a lot on Thanksgiving.
Seal block.
Let the big dog eat on Thanksgiving. Yeah. And if we fucking win, and I know that, like I said, I already know he is going to be out there for a big percentage of the snaps on offense. And if we win this game, I want to see Big Dan fucking Skipper eating the turkey legs.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Come on.
Eating all the turkey.
All the turkey legs.